Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back. We're doing a best of one Kaldheim draft. All right, this is a weird pack. I might just first pick the Rune of Sustenance. It's probably the best rune. There's plenty of synergy cards with the Rune of Sustenance. I mean, plenty of them. Besides the cards that actually search up runes, you've got any equipment in the set, so it's a good card. Otherwise, there's Bloodline Pretender, which doesn't put you in any specific archetype, but is playable in quite a few archetypes. I mean, it might actually be more playable in more archetypes than Rune of Sustenance is. I mean, you don't even have to play white. That's the beauty of it. But I think the upside of Rune of Sustenance is quite high. So I'm okay first picking it over a Bloodline Pretender. Otherwise, I mean, the rare does things that I'm not really interested in. Not much of a limited card. Morid is quite good. I just don't really feel like first picking it. Raptor's pretty ambitious beatdown if you first pick that. And some other stuff that's really not that exciting as a first pick, so. Well, we can follow up with Clarion Spirit, which is a solid white card. Vengeful Reaper, better card, but the power level on Clarion Spirit, I feel like if you make one spirit off of it, you're feeling pretty good. So I'm okay taking that follow up. And yeah, I like the Vengeful Reaper. I actually like Kennelmaster. I don't really like Way Down, but it's certainly playable. I don't like conditional removal, I feel like, for the most part, but now that I said that, that doesn't mean I don't like Doomblade, which is also conditional removal. I guess the conditions on this removal I really don't like. I don't like that it's sorcery. I don't like that you have to exile a creature in a set that's got a bunch of other cards that make you exile or give you the ability to exile a creature card from your graveyard. I don't like those things. It makes me not like Way Down. But yeah, I think we'll follow up with Clarion Spirit. I'm okay there. That's fine. All right. Pick 3. Well, the only white card's Revitalize. I don't think we're taking that. Not great options here, honestly. We could take the Spirit of the Elder Guard. There's no equipment in here to take. There's a Berserker and a Way Down. Not really feeling it. Could take a Cavalry. Could play like a Boros Beatdown. Or we could just take the Glacial Floodplain. You know what? I'm not giving up much for it. I am giving up a Spirit of the Elder Guard, which is actually a good card. But I feel like if I take a Floodplain, we already get access to blue, which is good. And we might even play multicolor. I mean, technically, yeah, like now we could just take like a Bergstrider. Be pretty happy about that. There's no white card in here either. I probably am okay taking a Bergstrider if I've got just picked up a Floodplain. I don't know. Bergstrider's awesome. There's Narfi in here too. Feed the Serpent. Black is looking kind of open. Some good green cards too, actually. Outrider, Sculptor, and Struggle. But I'll take Bergstrider all day. I love Bergstrider. Okay, so we could take the Veil. There's also a Mistwalker. Mistwalker flies. It's a pretty versatile card. Shimmerdrift Veil really helps our Bergstrider a lot, though. And there's a Doomscar Oracle, which has some synergy with Clarion Spirit. Ox for the Plow deck, which I have yet to make. For me, it's Mistwalker versus Shimmerdrift Veil, and we'd probably take the Veil. I feel like, even though Mistwalker's an awesome card, Veil opens us up for even more colors, which is exciting. And I don't know, I'm cool with it. So in here, just a God's Hall Guardian in white. Woodland Chasm, which is a little bit far away from anything we're doing currently. God's Hall Guardian is not a terribly exciting card. Could actually take the Great Hall. You know what? Great Hall to me kind of makes sense. It's a spell land, which is good. It works well with like Clarion Spirit. We might find the means to splash the black for it anyway. We could end up Esper. And we're certainly wanting to be white based on what we already have. So, all right, we'll see. White might not pan out, but we'll find out. Okay, so now in blue we have Giant's Amulet, but the double blue kind of turns me off a little bit. Or we could take Rimewood Falls. It's more snow, opens us up for like green. There's Goldmaw Champion, which is a fine card. It's more of a beatdown aggro card in my estimation, though. I could just take the Giant's Amulet. It's totally fine. Or I could take the Rimewood Falls, like I said, to splash for green. You know what? I'm going to take Falls. I just have a feeling I want to see what we're in for. I want to see where this deck's going. Like, now we get a Ice-Eye Troll. We already have 3 snow. Or I could take the Snow Swamp. Could take the Troll for now. I'm not super intrigued by the Snow Swamp. Could take Jaspera Sentinel. I like it more than most, I think. Works well with Clarion Spirit. Fixes for off-color stuff. Good sack target for Great Hall of Starnheim. I mean, I just like Jaspera Sentinel. I think my main argument for it, too, is this set actually has good equipment in it, and having a cheap creature that wears the good equipment well, because it's got the reach, I like. Like, a pick on this is just beautiful. 2/3 reach, 1-drop with upside. So Raider's Carve. Nothing really exciting here, honestly. Could take the Way Down. Could take the Kennel Master. I don't really want any of it. Way Down on the splash seems really bad, but so does Kennel Master. Maybe I'll just take a Carve. I don't think it's very good, but we'll consider it. All right, we can take the Troll here. Seeing the late playable green, I'm going to take the Snow Plains here over the Outrider just because we've actually got some good snow payoffs now. Granted, we're almost branching into 4-color at this point. That's not true. I guess we don't have to play the Great Hall of Starnheim, so maybe we just focus on Bant. We can still do the Great Hall of Starnheim. I mean, Jaspera Sentinel and I guess Shimmerdrift Veil could help with that, but this is looking pretty good. All right, getting Mistwalker's pretty cool. Don't really want... I mean, honestly, I think you could splash for a Wither Crown, but that's not the deck I want to be building right now. Ooh. You know what's better than 1 Jaspera Sentinel? All right, Cosima. Well, that's a cool one. Good card advantage. Gives us some value off of all of these Jaspera Sentinels. Because then it's like we're drawing cards and have ramp elements in here. Otherwise, there's Augury Raven. I mean, in white, not much. In green, not much, but certainly good blue opener here. Yeah, I think we just take Cosima. We've already got the means to splash for blue. So I say, why not? We definitely want equipment to make this Rune of Sustenance good. Sadly, vehicles really aren't that good of a rune target because they still turn into creatures that end up dying. So it's really like equipment or specific rune synergy cards or bust. All right, what do we have here? Well, do we dare take the Plow? I don't really want to. I think we probably just take a... Actually, we take the Floodplain here easily. Yeah. Wheel the Plow, wheel the Ox. And then I can build that deck. I'm happy to do that. Raven Wings gives us a great Rune of Sustenance attachment, but we definitely take Glacial Floodplain here. I mean, we are very much looking Bant at the moment, and we've got some... We still... I mean, at this point, with all this snow, I'd love to have some more snow payoffs. But the Ice-Eye Trolls are very good if you have the snow to use that ability, especially if you can use it more than once in a turn. So we could take the Sinkhole here. It does open us up for black and Great Hall of Starnheim splash. Otherwise, we have no creature consistency for reflections. I mean, we have 1 Shapeshifter. It's not enough. Could take another Troll. What's my primary color at the moment? I guess we have the most green, so I could take another Troll. I mean, Trolls aren't great in multiples when you have them out because they each require 2 ice in order to do anything. That's true. So I could just take the Sinkhole, open myself up for a Black Splash 2, or I could just take the Augury Raven. I don't know where our strongest cards lay. They're probably in... I'm actually not sure. I don't know what I like the most here. I think I'll actually take the Sinkhole. Just open myself up for another splash, get some more snow. Who knows, maybe we even wheel the Ice-Eye Troll. This might let me play Great Hall as like a random spell land. You know how I feel about my 18 land decks, so. Here we could take the Yeti, which is unblockable most of the time, but we probably take the Mirror Lake. I want the Lindworm too, actually. Yeah. Because we have the 2 Jaspera Sentinels. That's tough. I'm actually tempted to take the Mirror Lake here. It's tough to go wrong with these spell lands, and Lindworm is great, but we know that we're 3 color. I could go either way on that. I just think spell lands are great. So we could take the Arctic Tree Line. We have 0 removal spells in here, though, so this might actually be a good opportunity to take the Iron Verdict. As much as I think Arctic Tree Line helps this deck, I think actually getting something that kills our opponent's things is probably a good idea. Gosh, we have, like, all snow lands. I mean, we feel like the only snow player at the table, which is good. If we can find more Bergstriders, we're going to be in great shape. So here, I guess, is an easy Gates of Isfel. Wow, we're just playing all the spell lands. Well, I mean, there's certainly upside to that. The only downside I'm seeing right now is we do not have enough cards for a deck at the moment, so we need some goodies. This deck is very well poised to be very good, but it's going to need some actual spells. We have, I mean, I don't know. This is a crazy amount of snow. We already have 9 snow. So we only have 10 cards in our deck, and we're almost halfway through pack 2. We're going to have to get busy here. All right. Well, I mean, we can take the amulet here. I don't like double color so much, but this tends to be a good body for blocking. A 4/5 hexproof, as long as it's untapped, usually ends up being pretty good. So I'll take it. I feel like our mana base is going to be pretty good too. So I could take this. I think we just take the Snow Forest. I could take the Ox. This is pick 8. So next pick is the one where we get Plow back. Wow. It just feels wrong to pass the Snow Forest, though. I hope the Plow's not here now. Good. Happy to see the Plow's not here, because that would have made me more sad. Pick up the Ox with no Plow. Well, we're not going to main deck a Broken Wings, I don't think, but we might have to. We are very playable light. I'd like to get that that third Eyeside Troll. It's looking a whole lot better now. We're rocking just an 8 creature deck, 9 with the amulet. This deck needs some help, I admit. So I could take the Raven Wings. I mean, it gives us an actual Rune of Sustenance target. Gives us some evasion. Problem is we're creature light, but Mentor's not terribly exciting either. And neither is Undersea Invader. Alright, I guess I'll take the Raven Wings. Seeker's good. I mean, Seeker is exactly what a deck like this wants. Oddly, we only have 2 basic snowlands to dig up, but whatever. Definitely good. Certainly good enough for this deck. I like what this deck can do. You can easily play... The Priest is insane here. Like, splashing Priest seems terrible, except in a deck that's got, like, 11 snow after pack 2. This is just a blocker that kills anything in this deck. All right, we'll cut the green card. Neither of these cards matter. I mean, theoretically, we could play Dread Rider if we had to. We're not going to play the Vault Robber. So we only need 4 more creatures. Removal-wise, we're not great. We've got the Priest and the Iron Verdict and Bergstrider, sort of. Valky, huh? That's a sweet one. Yeah. Well, I think I found a fun card to splash in here. We only have the Shimmerdrift Veil current. I know, the 2 Jaspera Sentinel. Never mind. This is why I'm always thrilled to have Jaspera Sentinel. I love Maya too. I really love Maya. I think we're going to easily wheel a Priest here and be happy about it, but we're going to take Valky. This is sweet. Take Tybalt. Exile stuff. Cool emblem. Really cool. All right. Well, Pathway would let us do more splash, but I almost think the Sulphurous Mire is better. It's also a way to splash Tybalt. Or we just take Outrider, which is, like, absolutely busted insane in this deck. because we have like all snow. Yeah, I mean, Outrider does not get better than a deck like this. This is the best Outrider deck I've ever drafted, and it's not close. So we'll take the Outrider. Toski? Toski? Love Toski. Yeah, we'll take it. It's not an optimal deck for it, but... And we're passing, like, snow cards we could actually use, but... I think at this point, I'm willing to sacrifice a few snow lands. Alright, well, Outrider's a big dude. We could... I don't like the... Right now, we've done an amazing job of not playing double color, so I don't know if we would need to Feed the Serpent, despite it being a little removal light. Could take the Outrider. I mean, then it's basically our 15th creature, and we're looking pretty spicy at that point. Highland Forest. I wish I had a need for that. All right, Lindworm's going in, right? Yeah. I'd like the pick, too, especially since we're 4-color, but I'm going to take Lindworm. All right, Snow Forest. We're still actually playable light, believe it or not. I maybe take the pick here over the Snow Forest. Because remember, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we only have 19 playables. It gives us another Rune of Sustenance target. It makes our early creatures able to attack a little bit better. I'll take it. I'm just worried we're not going to end up with enough playables. Maybe that's not a fear I should have, but... Alright, Augury Raven, always good. Take another one. Not going to splash Frostbite. Yeah, I like Raven more than Amulet. I guess Amulet is technically another equipment we could have stuck Rune of Sustenance on. That's true. But we'll take the Raven. I mean, we already have the 1 Amulet, right? So, got 3 pretty solid things to stick Rune of Sustenance on. Who knows? Maybe we'll wheel a Snowland or 2. If not, I'm pretty happy with what we've got. So, I think we'll get that. We got that Priest back, which is sweet. I could take the Struggle, but I think actually Priest is better. It's going to block early. I guess, how many Snowlands do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess we only have 7. I could do the Struggle. So we have good bodies for it. Alright, I convinced myself. Snakeskin Veil. Grim Jogger. I mean, Grim Jogger is going to be good too with the snow. We don't need a second Raven Wings. I don't think Veil makes the deck, but... I mean, we can easily play Bant. Maybe not easily. Courser. What do we have for it? It doesn't make this cheaper. It makes the Rune cheaper, the pick, the Raven Wings. That's basically it. But it does fly. I like it more than Elderleaf Mentor, I think. Don't need any of this. I guess I can take this. I'm not going to play the... Wait, the Snow Mountain, does it actually... It works for Tybalt? Yeah, alright, whatever. Yeah, and actually we can search it up with Horizon Seeker. Alright, that's a good pick. Alright, take the Highland Forest. Nice. Just getting random playable last picks here. Yeah. Well, cool. This deck is sweet. Wow, look at this mana base. Look at this mana base. What a mess. So I'm trying to make all the requisite piles to like help figure out all the colors we have. Because this is whatever we want. This is primarily green. This is blue. Jeez, this is a mess of a mana base. We can put all the splash stuff in the middle. Although, is blue splash anymore? If it is splash, then we probably shouldn't be playing Giant's Amulet. This is white and black. These are all of our green except this. So really, we're straight up 5-color, aren't we? White, blue, green, black, red. Yeah. 5-color nonsense. Well, we were just a path to the world tree away from really doing it. So how many lands do we have? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 6 cuts for 18 lands. I'm absolutely playing 18 lands in here. That shouldn't even be a question for you guys. Creature-wise, we can easily cut stuff like Mentor, which is good with Toski, but don't really need it. Probably don't need the Courser, although it evades, which I like. Definitely keeping the Verdict. We don't have that much removal. Definitely keeping Valky, because we have the Sentinels, which are good in here. Kind of want to cut the Amulet. Yeah, you know what? We've done a good job of not running too much double color. Basically just Lindworm, which, in my opinion, is a justifiable 2-color. It's a great card. Intruder can go. Can always play Valky on the front end. You can't get that pesky 7 mana. Seeker is looking real good in here. Might be able to cut the Veil. What do we want to protect? I want to protect like a Toski. I mean, we definitely have stuff I want to protect with Veil, so could keep it around. It's also a solid combat trick. We could cut creatures. I like all these flyers we have. I think there's a decent argument to cut the Courser. It's a flyer, but it doesn't do much in here. Makes some equipment cheaper, but I'd rather just have the Ravens, even if they're... I'd like to just foretell and find the blue later. I mean, 3/3 is significantly better than 2/2 on a flyer. So 5, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So one more cut and we have a deck. That's a good sign. Have decent removal in here too. Debating cutting the Veil, actually, but just because Rune on pick or wings is fantastic. Removal-wise, we're pretty good, too. We have the Verdict, the Struggle, Bergstrider, sort of. Tybalt, sort of. Well, Tybalt is removal. One more cut. What shall it be? I'm really not sure. I'm thinking Veil. Oddly enough. It just seems like the overall weakest card in here. I mean, you could argue maybe Clarion Spirit, but we have access, definitely have access to playing 2 spells in 1 turn. And getting an extra evasive creature to stick a pick with a Rune of Sustenance on it seems good to me. Or even getting more value. Like Clarion Spirit with Toski is just nuts. If you have some spirits. Alright, let's ditch the Veil. Alright, color-wise. Now that's a whole nother thing. So green is our primary color, which is probably a good thing for us. Black and red, we're double splashing Valky, which is greedy. But somehow we ended up doing okay with it because we have the Highland Forest. We only have space for 6 lands, so we probably run 1 island, I'm thinking, because we have Horizon Seeker. And then we run how many green and white? So we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 white with the Shimmer Drift Veil. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 green with the Shimmer Drift Veil. We need more green. I wonder if I just do 5 green. What happens if I do 5 green? Where does that put me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 blue. I wonder if I... wonder if I can get away with 4 green, 1 blue, or 1 white, rather. Where does that leave me on all my other colors? So, not blue, white. So this would put me at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 white. How many blue? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 blue. No, 6 blue, because of the floodplain. So 6 blue is more than enough. I mean, you could argue I don't need the island, but I'm basically doing it because Horizon Seeker can find it. 6 blue. How many black? 1, 2, 3. 3 black. I don't think we need to run a swamp. Might be. I mean, I don't have space to run a swamp, so yeah, I don't think we need to run a swamp. 3 black. Priest is looking a little bit worse on the splash, but we have so much snow that it's basically like a little bit of a slow kill spell, but a slow kill spell that can block, so not the worst. That's the kill spell I forgot to add to our count too. Priest, Verdict, Struggle, Tybalt. So we have at least 4 removal spells, which is good. I mean, this is definitely an ambitious deck, but it's got some cool elements to it that I think are pretty nice. Did I forget to count a color? Yeah, red. I guess we have 3 red too, technically. So now that I've counted all of the colors, yeah, this is a fun looking deck. So, all right, we'll run it like this. We'll see what we can do. We'll see you round 1. All right, here in game 1, and I suppose this is a keep. Quite the hand. We'll eventually get that Valky. We've already got the black mana, and we've got the red mana right here, so what more do we need? I could play this as Valky, but I don't love the idea of that. I wonder if I just play the Rune of Sustenance now, or... Oh, geez. Well, Iron Verdict's not bad. So I've got blue, white, black, green. So I guess if I do red on Shimmer Drift Veil, I'm set on 5 color. I don't want to do that, though. Well, that worked out well. Still a little bit of a ways. I think I'm going to actually bust this. Because, yeah, because now at least I can cast Tybalt next turn. They could have actually pumped Ice-Hide Troll there, interestingly. This exiles too, right? Nice. Oh, don't mind if I do. Well, let's go this, Sentinel. Wait, why did I do that? Now I can't. I screwed up. For some reason I thought I could cast the Sentinel, but I can't. So, not sure what I was thinking there. I mean, I guess if I didn't do it, if I didn't wait a turn, then it'd be guaranteed kill the thing. Well, I'm gonna have to exile that. Pick is cool. Let's see. With this many lands, I can play this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't have to tap anything either. All right. Well, that's cool. So I can exile the Predator. Could actually exile the Necromancer, because I have 3 things that can block the Predator anyway. Jeez. It's a tough turn. I feel like killing the Necromancer is actually smarter, though. Because if they kill any of our dudes, they get to play them. Yeah, I mean, definitely a wise choice. Can I still cast this Draugr Necromancer? Wow, that's cool. Well, guess I'd wish I'd taken out the Predator now, but... They have double blue for the Eyesight Troll, too. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this one. Looks like we got out-rared here. Out-mythicked. Wait, that's not even mythic, is it? It's just rare. It's pretty crazy. Well, we got our own Eyesight Troll, but can we stay alive? I guess we can block the Predator. All right. We'll see you for the next one. It's a good hand. Spirit into Seeker, potentially into Struggle. Or dig for lands, more likely. Boast, move towards that Grizzled Outrider. Find colors we need. Uh-oh. Well, I can eventually fight that War Master, so I guess that's not the worst. Let's, Actually, I guess I could do this Veil now. We have blue, white, green. And then black and red are the only 2 remaining colors. We don't have a black... We have a snow-covered mountain we can find with the Seeker. I need an untapped land in order to kill that War Master. Otherwise, that War Master might be spitting stuff out. I can also set up here, which is nice, actually. I can go Veil doing black. And then I can foretell Struggle. And then next turn I can go... That's not what I was expecting. Sure. So we can now, I guess, go Horizon Seeker. Fifth land is cool, so I think we'll do the Outrider this turn. Actually, I probably should have attacked there. I mean, they're also missing land drops, which is important to note. Tap land, Raven Wings. Yeah, this is fine. I mean, at least if they have a fight spell here, they lose their Finn the Fangbearer too. I'm probably okay with that. It's a 2-for-1. Oh, nice. It's a good way to do it. I mean, I don't really want to trade an Outrider for a Finn, but here we go. I think I just struggle here. So I want to get in for 7. Because it's a 2-turn clock. They're mana starved right now. Oh no. What a nightmare. Oh, what's the worst that could happen? They just have 6 spells in hand, and I've got no gas left. Ah, well, at least they blanked on Elderfang Disciple. Alright, we'll cast Rune of Sustenance on a land. Doesn't matter. Ah, Toski, nice. I guess I should be sandbagging lands, actually. But I guess if I had been sandbagging lands, I would have had to discard it. But the reason to sandbag lands is because of Cosima. Oh, now it makes a lot more sense. Oh, maybe I can kill an Elvish Warmaster here. Oh, jeez. Oh, nice value. All right, we'll see for the next one. All right. Yeah, it's a keep. Ooh, nice. Probably do well, I guess we can do everything we want. Maybe I should have played a tap land there. Nah, this is fine. Let's see. So this will go Seeker here. And Sentinel. So with another creature, we'll have... Oh, wow. They're going deep. All right. Oh, geez. Augury Raven. Technically, I can cast it. So I could Seeker. But I feel like getting the Raven down here is probably a good idea. So why don't we just attack with the Seeker? So I don't think I'm going to boast, actually. And I think I'm going to go Highland Forest, Augury Raven. Scorn Effigy does have Trample, though, so it's going to be a tough race. But if I can exile it, I'll feel good. I'm just... I guess I have the mana to do it next turn. So it's probably worth it. Ah, Toski, huh? Well, that's pretty cool. This is probably a good time to do this, though. Can they even kill it? No, I guess they can. But then what? They attack it with Sentinel. Yeah, and then I just play Toski and draw 1,000 cards. This is probably the safest way to do it, to be honest. Snakeskin Veil. Mammoth Growth. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. It's a really sweet deck. One of the cooler decks I've drafted in the format. I wish I could have done something with it. All right. Hope you enjoyed it. We went 0-3. We'll see you for the next one.